Big Lottie gang, a lot of y'all been seeing me do these dunks for a while now. And the most common question I get is, what's the best workout to get your bounce up? I posted this video on the workout page a while ago, but I'm bringing it to the main page to put y'all on game.
Now that I have your attention, this is probably the best time to tell you there isn't one best workout to get your bounce up. But rather than just telling you, let me show you why. See the Gymshark fit, let's get into it. Now I know a lot of you have heard that this is the best exercise right here. But last time I checked, you don't jump like this. When we're doing these calf raises, we're only training one point of extension. Plus, most of the power that you generate for your jumps actually comes from your quads, glutes, and hamstrings. Now, since that's the case, you're probably thinking that you should just do squats then. The problem is we're going full range of motion, right? Now, a full depth squat definitely strengthens the muscles necessary for jumping. But when you go out to jump during the game, you're not gonna have time to get into a full squat, right? That's why we load up the bar for quarter squats to train that range of motion that we use on the court. But the thing is, a lot of you have a technique problem when it comes to jumping. Now, this is where plyometrics come in. You're gonna have a lot of people tell you that you jump higher just by practicing the act of jumping itself. Plyos are great for technique and quick twitch muscles, but eventually you hit a point where you don't see as much improvement because you're only using your body weight. So then we elevate to weighted plyometrics. This is where people say that you're going through the motions that you're gonna go through on the court, but just with resistance. Very high intensity, but you're also putting a lot of pressure on your joints when you do this. And I see a lot of you complaining about knee and lower back pain. Now, isometric workouts is one way of relieving joint pain because you're strengthening the muscles and tendons surrounding the joint itself. A lot of people forget that the human body is like one big chain. And when you have a weak spot somewhere in your body, a lot of the other muscles try to overcompensate, leading to even more pain. And we haven't even talked about core yet. And when I say core, I'm not talking about just your abs. Core is a combination of your ab muscles, hips, glutes, and lower back. It's the foundation of what makes you explosive because it keeps your entire body stable. So you know we can't neglect that. On top of all the workouts that we just went through, we also have speed training. The muscles that you use to jump are the same ones that you use to run. But last time I checked, you don't use just your legs to jump. Despite what you may think, jumping is a full body motion. Speed training helps with your approach getting into your jump. But in order to force all that momentum that you have going laterally up into the air, that's where your upper body comes in. We haven't even talked about flexibility and mobility yet. If you can't get to the proper range of motion that you use to be explosive, then all the work beforehand was pointless. Not to mention, if your muscles aren't healthy enough, you're gonna be in pain 24/7. And that's also gonna put a limit on your athleticism. And what about when we see people doing workouts like these? This is where we're targeting individual muscles that are key to being explosive on the court. Singling out the muscle groups is what keeps everything strong. That way we're eliminating the possibility of other muscles overcompensating for a weak muscle. So if you want baby bounce mixed in with a little bit of pain, you could choose a couple of those workouts and start rim grazing all you want. But if you wanna maximize your athleticism and minimize your pain, lock in and hit that follow button and let's get to work. Stop looking for shortcuts.